Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let us offer praise and gratitude to the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for giving us the grace so that we can gather in the Zoom room this night. Dear Mr. Paulina Navarita, SPDM Hum, as a lecture in this introduction to teaching BIPA, and also to all my beloved friends. Hopefully, Hopefully, we will all be keep healthy and this presentation can run smoothly until the event is finished. Amin ya Rabbal Alamin. Before we start, let's start this discussion by reading Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, so the way we from group 2 will present material about the method teaching of BIPA. And I am Nur Sofia as a moderator who will greet the discussion this time. First, I will introduce to the first member our group, namely Rafika Amara and Raga Priya Wibawa. Well, then here is coverage of the material that will be presented, including the Douglas method and the scramble method. Okay, next is the material presentation session, where the first material is the data gloss method, which will developed by Raga. Raga, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, moderator. Now I will explain about the dictogloss method. So, dictogloss method is a language teaching technique used to teach grammatical structure. It can be applied in the classroom with pairs or small group of students. In these activities, students listen to a short text and write down keywords from what they hear. They then discuss this keyword with their partner or groups and work together to reconstruct this text. Uh, this process helps to students to understand and apply grammar in context. So basically, the dictogloss method is that we have known since we were elementary school, which is commonly we call dictation or dictate. For the next one is the goal of dictogloss method. The goals of dictogloss method is for a group of students to reconstruct the text they heard based on notes they took. They gather knowledge and information from their groups members to piece together the text in written form. Okay, for the next one is step in implementing the dictogloss teaching. Dictogloss technique, I mean. Okay, for the first is preparation. The teacher prepares student to listen to the text they will study. There is two steps. For the first one is the teacher explain the dictogloss technique to the student. And the second one is the teacher introduce the listen topic and give examples. Noting that they will hear is related to this topic. Okay, for the next is dictation. There is four step. For the first one is the teacher read the short text aloud to the student. For the next is in the first round, students only listen to the text without writing anything down. Okay, for the next step is next the teacher reads the text again. This time student take notes on keywords from the text. For the last step is the teacher organize student into pairs or small group. Okay, and the next one is reconstruction. The teacher asks students to work together to reconstruct the short text based on keywords they wrote down. And the last one is analysis and correction. In this step, the teacher and student analyze and correct the reconstruct text together. So in this step, students to have to listen and create groups to check each other answer are correct or not. So I think that's enough from me. I return back to moderator.
Okay, thanks to Raga for explaining the material. The next point, the scramble material. forms will be presented by Rafika. So Rafika, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, moderator. The next material is the scramble method. Mulyati and Hajar Sarjana 2009 suggests that the term scramble comes from English, which means scramble, struggle, and struggle. Scramble codes are used to arrange random letters into correct words that are correct. In an educational context, scramble refers to a word game method where letters are arranged randomly and students have to rearrange them to form the correct word. This technique aims to train students' abilities in recognizing words, spelling, and arranging their vocabulary. For example, the letters of the word school could be scrambled to make HCLSO, and students would have to rearrange them to make school. The use of scramble in a language learning helps students think critically and quickly recognize word patterns, as well as facilitate the process of language mastery through interactive and fun activities. Next slide, please. Okay, the next is steps in the scramble method. The steps that the cooperative learning model on take cooperative learning model are as follows. The first is the teacher asks question based on the learning indicator. And the second, the answer created by the teacher are randomly determined with letters, word, or sentence. And the third, the teacher provides materials according to the needs and learning objectives of student learning needs and objectives. And the last is the teacher shows the LKS based on the example Hanafia and Suhana 2009. Okay, maybe that's enough from me. I return to moderator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to Rafika for explaining the material clearly. The next point, benefit of scramble learning model will be conveyed by me. Okay, benefit of the scramble learning model. According to Petty, the scramble learning model beneficial for student and for teacher. For student, normally, number one, student will have this value. Remembering this concept terms will reduce the burner. Number two, students are more motivated to learn. Number three, improve cooperating and social skill. And according to Petty, this scramble learning model is very good, useful for teacher. Normally gain direct experience in implementing learning as motivation to improve skills through various learning strategies that can improve learning system so that it can provide service the best for students. Number three, teacher can create a pleasant classroom atmosphere. Okay, next slide. Next slide. Advantage of the Scrabble method and disadvantage. Advantage of Scrabble method. Number one is group member has the same goal. Then each group member will be evaluated and asked to explain the material handled in the cooperative group. There is this technique. No student is silent because everyone in the group is responsible for the success of the group. Number two, they can be creative and they can easily learning and think about learning something without giving themselves stress such and discontent. Number three, apart from generating achievement and instilling certain skill, this method can also can assess of group unity. Number four, the material provided by this method is usually impressive and unforgettable. Number five, the cooperative, the nature, and this method can accurately the student to compare. The next, disadvantage of the scramble method, according to Petty, the scramble learning model has the weakness as follows. Learning like this is sometimes difficult to plan because it's complete with students' study habits. Number two, sometimes it takes a long time to implement it, making it difficult for teacher to adjust to the scheduled time. Number three, as long as the standard of learning success is determined by the student ability to master the subject, this kind of learning will be difficult for the teacher. Okay, next slide. Okay, next one, the conclusion. Conclusion, the Dictoclus and Scramble method are effective learning technique in improving various student skill. Dictoclus, according to Neti Wardani, focus on improving listening and writing skill, as well as understanding language structure, where students listen to a text being read out, then writer in their own words. This practicing their collaboration grammar understanding and concentration. Meanwhile, Campbell method by Haryani and Oktariza involves students in arranging scrambled pieces of information into correct sentence or structure. It aims to develop an analytical skill, concept, understanding, and accurate activities engagement in learning. Okay, maybe that's enough of the presentation and discussion from our group. I asked the moderator, apologies if there were mistakes when the following, and there were stars coming from our group. Thank you all. We have participant. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.